Look at you. I didn't think anyone could come on this show and top the attire of these two gentlemen. You have done it in spades.
One of us has already taken our hat off to you, and I do the same. So.
Yes, you look rather underdressed, the pair of you.
So they didn't even make an effort. Welcome, you landed, only a few hours ago. Would that be right?
Yeah, I mean, it's correct, but it ain't right, because I'm exhausted.
You must be. Now, how do you go with jet lag and things like that, landing in a foreign country?
What it is, Rove, I ain't allowed to take drugs no more, so, like, jet lag's the closest I get to a buzz.
Do you have problems with, like, we're notorious for customs and things like that. I've seen the TV shows with the cameras where they wait at customs stops for people. How do you find it when you get in?
It's not easy, mate. People think I look suspicious. I'm getting bothered by some beagle when I got here today.
Yes.
Lovely little thing it was, but I thought it smelt so much of its own arse. How it could detect drugs is a mystery to me.
Do you know the thing is, though, most of those dogs are there for fruit. That's what their biggest...
They're fruit dogs?
Yeah, it's more than don't bring... Yeah, bring heroin if you want, but just... You know, if you hide it in an apple, they'll get you.
I wish I'd known that before I come. It's very difficult to get that apple into my bottom.
Now, I did enjoy seeing your award accolades. Now, Shagger of the Year, you have won 3 years running.
Yeah.
Have they announced this year's yet?
I've only just got the last one, mate. Like, it's only recently announced around Christmas, so I've only just received my most recent shagging award. Please don't put any more pressure on me. Because I've just got that trophy. I can't go out there and start shagging yet.
Yes, you can.
I'm exhausted.
Does it?
I'm just a bit weird because the thumb's pointing right at me.
Once the thumb has decided...
And all this talk of Hamish spooning other guys.
He has a reputation. Be careful there.
I want to know, Russell, who awards Shagger of the Year? I mean, do they get a backlog of ladies who've spent some sexy time with you, or how do you get it?
I'll be honest with you, this accolade is rather arbitrary. There is no real credit in it, and frankly, I'm rather embarrassed.
I would be very proud if I had an award like that.
Well, I must say, Rove,
I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, I of course enjoy sexual intercourse, as it is my biological imperative as a human being. But, you know, when my mum, like, when I win an award, I ring my mum and go, I've won an award, Mum. Oh, what is it, darling? It's Shagger of the Year. And she has to pretend to be proud.
I think you should be, though. I think, you know, I would think if I was a parent and I had a child and they had done very well in the bedroom
shagging.
At shagging, I would say good on you.
Yeah, but you don't want your mother to envisage you expertly shagging a series of women.
It's the expertly part that actually sells it for me. Now, you've actually, and again, not wanting to sound negative in any way, shape or form, but you've also, prior to this, been in rehab for sex, which I find fascinating.
Yeah, it ain't though, mate. Because what it is there's no sex allowed while you're in there. They frown on it.
Yeah, but how do they monitor it? Is there like a set of rules?
Yeah.
How do they implement it?
They won't let you... Right, here's what's not allowed in Sexual Addiction Rehabilitation Centre. Sex. That's number one. You do that, you're out. Masturbation. Thinking sexy thoughts.
Thinking sexy
If you
thoughts.
think a sexy thought, you have to go and tell someone, just say, excuse me, I was just thinking something ever so kinky. And say, what was it? And then you say, wouldn't you like to know?
But it's like cold turkey. But with cigarettes, you know, they wean you off to, you know, 2 a day and then a patch and it goes from there. So why don't they adopt that type of method with, I don't know...
I wish I knew, Andy.
Yes.
Next time I'm tackling the problem of addiction, I will come to you and your buccaneer chum. Because, frankly, it was an ordeal.
Because just in our sex rehab centre, it's a bit more relaxed.
I bet it's not.
Yeah, it's a bit
Look at the
better.
state of your fucking
I know.
trousers.
I need a recommendation.
Again, here, so long as you don't try to smuggle fruit into the sex rehab, you're fine.
Right, yeah.
Here they just send you on a boat over to Tasmania. Rehab.
You want to go cold turkey? We can take you on a boat.
Now, of course, the first most people would have heard of you as, here in Australia would have been through Forgetting Sarah Marshall. How was that as an experience for you? Big film, feature film, Hollywood breakthrough, that kind of thing.
It's nice.
Yeah?
It's nice to be in a film, mate, but you're in Hawaii, and after a while, the relentless beauty of paradise, it's boring.
How did the Americans take to you?
They like old Russ. That's who I am.
Yeah.
They think I'm nice on accounts of, you know, I'm quite English and that, and I carry on, and I'm a bit cheeky. They're very pleasant towards me. They give me some money.
So were they aware of you when you came on set? Because I've
They were. They see me coming. They went, here he is, look.
Wait, it could be
Watch him,
someone
he's
else.
gonna
It
do
could
some
be-
acting.
Because I've heard that, because being a fan of the movie, I've seen the DVD, and they say that the character was pretty much, as you walked into the audition, it was just you being you, and they said, well, that's got to be the character.
That's right. The character was supposed to be very, very different. He was supposed to be an author, a sexually frustrated author. I went in there thusly. They said, can you play a sexually frustrated author? I merely grinned. They said, well, you can be in this film if you want to. And I said, I would like that. And then that's what's happened. They changed it so that it was like, either it's an insult to my inability to act, or very flattering that they just like me as I am. I don't know which yet.
I take the flattering. It's
Take
like the shagging
flattery.
thing. Take it as a compliment.
If we have the choice of how to perceive reality, which we clearly do, if there is no objective truth, then why not allow our perception to be coloured by endless beauty? Why should... There's enough tyranny and pain in the world. Why not just see relentless joy? Right? Say a beagle comes near you, starts sniffing you. You could think, well, that could be because of that apple I've got in my colon. Or it could be because I'm a real Dr. Dolittle.
Russell, are you ready for your final five?
I don't...
You can do it. I have absolute faith in you.
That's what happens. If someone does that to me now, I go like that.
Do you know what? I wasn't ready.
It's where I'm a gangster.
I wasn't ready for it.
When you grow up in Compton, Los Angeles, you learn pretty quickly that if someone does that, to go like that.
Is there a difference between that and that, though?
Yes, there is. And if you do that to Snoop Dogg, he'll shoot you.
I wasn't ready for it. I hadn't braced, and when you did it, I punched myself in the face.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
That is as close as we'll ever get to a drive-by, as we are gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Number 5. Have you ever been to an orgy?
Yeah.
Enjoyable?
It's not nice because, you know how people say never eat the peanuts at a bar, it'll have 20 types of fuel. Don't eat any snack at an orgy.
There's a fact sheet after the show. Number 4, you've eaten ants. What did they taste like?
Nothing. Like,
Nothing, but they've got that
I was a child, it's not on the way in. When I was a tiny child and I was all unhappy, I sometimes, to get attention, would eat an ant. I regret it now and I'd like to apologise to the ant community. I'm vegetarian now.
Number 3, finish this sentence. The fastest way to a woman's heart is...
Just go through the rib cage with a knife. No, just through joy and the recognition of their eternal beauty.
Number 2, what's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Lies? Hold on. Oh, God. Some bad ones. I once claimed to be a Native American to impress a girl. Another time, I claimed to have the HIV virus to get time off work. They're both lies.
Did you get the time off work?
Yeah, I did, but they got a bit suspicious. They was fed up because it was like a language school and I kept having it off with the students. They said, you want to stop doing that, mate? It wasn't true, and I mean no disrespect.
Number 1, finally, your visual question. What's the first thing you think of when you see this?
Well, I feel a little bit sorry for it. It looks confused.
It's actually smuggled the heroin in with an apple.